Alright, hey y'all, it's Pizza Hulk. Back in the long dark. We're here at, oh man, what was this place called? Jouster's Cabin or something akin to that. Anyway, I'm here in the Forsaken Airfield region, doing some exploring, looking around. Um, just trying to get a feel for what's in the area, and so far in the, at least this basin, this big open bowl area, not a ton. Beyond the airfield, anyway. But, you know, you kind of wouldn't expect much. Might be a little cave over here. I can't quite tell if that's just the... Jesus, that deer scared me. Anyway, this started this run in Ash Canyon. It's on pilgrim mode. I'm here to do exactly what I'm doing right now, and that's explore. Just a little cut in the rock there. Trying to see what kind of, you know, structures are around. What kind of, if we got some caves, if we got, you know, we got a moose hiding around somewhere, maybe where the bears possibly live. Saplings, harvestables, etc. But I've got a tech backpack, I got crampons, I got a moose hide bag, I've got some crazy good gear, including the expedition parka. So basically I just set myself up in a really good survival situation and work my way here. Now, first impressions, the transition is something. It is no joke. It is a very long and a bit of a linear haul. I feel like I got a decent amount of exploration in. There just wasn't too much, but it definitely is quite a walk to get here. And even once you get here, you've got quite a walk through switchbacks. Yeah, I was like, man, I bet there's a rope. Because I looked like I'm pretty far up. Let's just see if it's one climb or two. Kind of up here. Yeah, I think it's one down. Alright, well let's do the thing here. Pop those guys on. Go. I think. What time of day is it? Let's see. It's not like I have a ton of stuff on me. No, the weather's sort of been like this the entire time. But I'm thinking it might finally be going. Oh, are those saplings? Yes. Oh, finally. So, you know, some cattails. I've seen a few mushrooms around. Here we got some rose hips. Maybe a cave up here? That'd be cool. Is this a little pathway? But I did manage to avoid, well, not really spoilers as far as like knowing the kind of stuff I was gonna find, but see anybody do any playthroughs on these maps. So this is all new to me. And a little later start because of the flu I had. It's terrible. Oh, okay. Well, we're up here, aren't we? We are definitely up here. Well, that's not really what I want to do. Let me go back. I tell you, I've run into quite a few of these along the way. These just little areas that kind of go nowhere. Got some rose hips though. Oh. Yeah, just a second. Oh, hey there, how's it going? Oh, I did check it out. Well, I didn't like play it or anything. I did look at it and looked at like the preview or whatnot. But it definitely wasn't a game I had played before. So yeah, good to know. But I don't know about. One of the things I like about Call of the Wild is that it's just so simple. If you want it to be. But I've been having fun running around the map here, learning the new map, getting to know my new area here, seeing if there's spots to survive. It's just a big open bowl. So, not too many structures around. But finally some saplings. Got 4 of them here. Well, they're still not making a sound when you chop them down all the time. There we go. I feel like there's still a few little bugs they need to do a patch. They did a little patch, but I think they need another one. Because I was definitely having some frame rate issues, and it wasn't really related to anything. Although I did have some during the glimmer fog. What time is it? Like 1-ish. I feel like a lot of games, you know, the problem is it's just like, well, it's like, it's a two-sided coin. You get the advantage of games, you know, nowadays being able to like add things in, to grow, to change, you know, to develop, to fix things that are busted, to add things in, you know, increase the playability, the length, the time, and you can invest in the game, but it also lends to that feeling of like, where is, you know, what am I accomplishing? Where is this really going? Wow, I don't know if I want to keep trucking down this way or not. Yeah, it got really steep. I don't think I want to get down in there. From this way, anyway, maybe down below. How's the... Yeah, it's starting to get a little wet. I just feel like you get, you know, you got so many like buggy things and broken things and forgotten concepts and directions where it was like, they're like, oh, we're gonna go this way, and you're like, oh, cool, and it never comes to fruition. So it's like you either have to kind of accept that a lot of the games you're just going to play are just going to kind of be half finished and somewhat broken, or, you know, you not play anything at all. Alright, well, I still have the tower to clear out. I think it's probably gonna says the wind. Oh, you know what though? I bet. Yep. Poor Astrid, she is tired. But I feel like I definitely got a good chunk of the map looked at. Finally had some visibility. The glimmer fog was cool, but I'm not sure how it's going to work with some of the other things, like the mementos and whatnot. Alright, I don't actually have a ton of weight, but I am going to run by the spot, so I might as well drop some stuff off. I'm not even sure what I picked up while I was out there. So far, again, it's an interesting design, and it's weird because it's like Pleasant Valley, but with less stuff. All right. Oh yeah, these ridiculous doors. Home sweet home, such as it is. All right. Go to my newest suitcase. I love how you can hear the wind in certain rooms and not in others. Oh, we got an extra tea, why not? Oh, we don't need all these bandages. There we go, got some leather. Yeah, I'll probably try to fix that coating. Well, no, I got it up to about 98%. So I found the leather jacket. It's the second one I found. It's just too heavy. It's a good early game find, especially if it's an interloper. If it's not an interloper, I think that's kind of cheesy, but I doubt it will be. Yoink, yoink. Got some food. Some cheap calories, that's fine. I must have drank that other coffee. A couple of arrows. Ugh. Eventually I'm going to have to go through all these suitcases and try to remember where everything is. Alright, so there's a forge in the hangar. Got a hammer. Looks like we're going fog again. Yeah, and that's the other problem with a big wide open place like this. I mean, it's going to be super easy to get turned around, and this is the home of the glimmer fog. I assume it gets foggy quite a bit. Astrid, get together. Too early for all that. Yeah, I think if I go in and try a different hunting game, it'd probably be Way of the Hunter. You know what's weird though? Like in a recent video, I was talking about a game that I used to play on the PC. An old Cabela's game. Where, anyway, like, where you shoot, it's like an actual film of an animal. And, somebody's playing that. Like, decently known YouTuber. So I thought that was kind of interesting. But yeah, the early Cabela's game, I mean, they were the stuff. Now, interestingly enough, they're not playing the version. I don't think the one I'm talking about. I think it was actually an earlier version. Because on the one that they're playing, you can kind of control the crosshair. And the one I played, it literally just sort of bounced around the screen.
Best be prepared for anything.
But it is a fun game. Well, there wasn't too much left. I was almost hoping for another glimmer fog just so I could see what, you know, if it, because maybe if it starts now, it'll carry into the evening. I want to try to sleep. I don't know if it, like, how does it, I don't know, does it keep you awake? Like, I had insomnia, but I did, like, nothing. And it just sort of cured itself. Alright, I might go ahead and have a fire and cook up these acorns so I can use them. Those... I think I'm just going to stick to the large portions. And I think I might try to make some crampons while I'm here too. I want to kind of start playing with the stuff, you know, get the fire hardened arrows go. I don't have too many feathers here, but hopefully I can find some carcasses while I'm out and about. Might do some hunting if I can find out where the animals are. Alright, which way is the wind coming? You. Maybe I'll just go ahead and do the preparation now. It's going to be a couple hours, I think. Oh, no, that's right, yeah. It's going to be 2 minutes. Alright, so I need to... Oh, we got some rabbit. We'll cook that too. Yeah, where's... You got any... soups or anything? I got this really crap coffee. I was thinking about making that up. I think I'll play with that a little bit. We'll see how much water we got. Excuse me. Yeah, I'll leave those. Alright. It is pretty windy. Let's see if my spot's holding out. Yeah, maybe. We're going to be hopeful. There you go. Doesn't it feel good? Oh yeah, we got all this reclaimed wood. Let's use some of that. We got a fire log too. Let's see. to chuck down a little water. Go get these suit. Well, that's right. All right, let's make some peaches for dinner. Millions of peaches. All right. So large portion 10 minutes. I think it's the same even if you just cook one. So that seems kind of like a rip. 1 acorn 10 minutes. 4 10 minutes. Well, the skill book extravaganza has fallen off, but there definitely is less places to look around here so far. So I'm gonna continue scouting out this bowl. Eventually I'm going to work my way back up that road and see where that other road went. So 384 calories to eat for. I don't want to eat them. I want to make coffee, so. That is quite. I really have think that one of my favorite things. I mean, God bless them for giving us a new map and some new stuff to play with, recipes, different things coming out. I am all for it and more. But they really did a good job with the sound. The wind is much better. There's been a few glitches. Now you don't get any hydration from this. It's just interesting. Like, how much water does it take? Because generally speaking, at least when you're using water, you're getting the water and the calories. So that's going to be quite a bit of water. And then you got to cook it to make the coffee. I didn't even see if I was getting cooking skill. Pizza. Well, I'm just curious. I mean, you're cooking them, right? Oh, you can! Oh, another way to geek up the cooking skill. I mean, water's like, I would think in most of these situations, probably one of the easiest resources. You just need a cooking pot. Alright, let's do these. Toss on another water and start cooking up some of this rabbit. Get some protein down. Well, I guess we probably get some protein from the nuts too. I don't think I'm getting any glimmery fogness. Yeah, I'm happy with a lot of the changes. I really am. And there was definitely time. I think this game has a lot of potential for creating personal challenges and doing a lot of different things with the customization. I wonder if this cooks it any faster. 8 minutes. Yeah. That shaved the extra 2 minutes off.
Feels like night is coming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I still gotta grind all these things. Yeah. Hardly got any water. Playing with all these acorns. Well, I mean, it's not like a lot of stuff is going on for me right now. Let's do one more. I'm afraid I'm going to screw up the little soundbite there again. Alright, well, we got a nice little pile here. We're good. But I'm loving all this little bit of cooking score I'm getting out of it, too. Cook these coffees. Should be getting pretty close, I would hope. Look at there, I got an admission. Let's see. Well, 3/4 of the way. That's not too bad. Oh, I've got some mushrooms and stuff. I'll try to top that out while I'm here. Yeah, I mean, these coffees are just going to get worse, so I might as well cook them up. Stop the clock. Living in the land of insomnia, and I'm purposely just trying to grind out as much coffee as I can. Literally grind it, get it. Rup, 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 rup. Pizza, you're so funny, I know. Yoink. That'll do it for the coffee. Finish up this water. Let's see. Plenty of nuts. Good bit of grub. Let's see. We got a torch too. Yeah, not bad. I mean, it's got that kind of glow to it. I love how the fire just kind of bleeds into the room here. Let's get the old, you know, I would think the bathroom would be the warmest place, but it's really loud when the wind's blowing. Let's see, should I put some of this stuff down right now? Yeah, I really didn't end up with much water, but that's okay. I mean, Astrid, you're pretty tired. Could use the save. It's almost morning. We could probably crash for another hour. I'm curious to see how long it takes to grind these nuts up. $15 a piece. There we go. 4.4 pounds for 10 of them. Wow. Neat. I have coffee. I'm pretty excited. I have a lot of coffee. I got it everywhere, folks. There goes the interwebs. Oh man, 4 pounds. That's a lot. I like the noise it makes, though. Nope. Give me that back. Yeah, we hit the threshold again. Yeah, it sounds nice out, doesn't it? I swear the wind is louder in here. Oh yeah, the old hammer, huh? Whew. Well, that was just nuts. You did what I did there, right? Anyway. Just another pretty big wind today. And big wind, low visibility. Not terrible, but you know. Not great either. Now, did I check this helicopter out?
I think I can use this.
Sort of. It's not the hatch, apparently. Yeah, so I mean, I'm wondering, alright. This should be that water source, I think. Oh, hold on. I can't tell if it wants the blizzard or not. I mean, it sounded like it for a minute. Well, I definitely feel like there's a pretty good risk factor, but I'm also wondering if this wraps around. Oh, we're back on the road. So this is kind of the area that I came in, but I didn't come back here. My gosh, look at this pizza. Are you gonna make like 20 pounds of coffee? I don't know. I could probably live off the acorns for a while though. There's definitely some still in here. This is nuts. Wow, it's a huge, huge oak forest. So again, I still ended up above this water though. But there might not be anything there. I think if we go down that little ridge, I'm done. There could be a cave back there. But yeah, there's definitely some different sounds as far as like the trees and the wind and all kinds of stuff. Well, this goes back further than I thought. Yeah, I mean, maybe not as high up, but I just feel like, yeah, I'm going to end up pretty much doing the same thing where I'm just going to end up above this area back here. Hello. I'm just not sure if it's going to be worth the walk, you know. Maybe it curves around. It's kind of what it's looking like. Might be looking down this way. But again, I don't know if there's any reason to be down here. That's what's kind of throwing me, you know? It's just how much of this place there's really not much of anything. And even when you run into that in places like Muskeg and Pleasant Valley, I feel like there's a bit more bang for your buck. You're running at least into a few structures, caves. You can kind of start to see reasons for being in some of those areas. You know, and this game is always funny. You never know. Like, I was hoping trying to find a spot where maybe moose were. Well, this is definitely going back to somewhere I hadn't quite anticipated. But I just might be circling kind of around to where I came in, I guess. I don't know. More concerned about the fog than about the snow, honestly. Well, see, there's different music playing right now. I love it. I think to the right, if I can go this way, it would bring me back sort of where I came in through the road to the airfield. So this is, yeah, the little area I noticed when I was coming in. So now my question is, does this go anywhere? We might be going to somewhere. So let's look through here. So I'm curious. Here's I guess my thing. Like this place does, in some aspects, reminds me of like Ash Canyon almost, or something like that, where it's just like it's just back out to the road. Where these places where it's just like, you know, there really isn't much going on. So I'm like, you know, I start wondering, like, well, what's the value of going to some of these areas then? Is it just going to be a ton of map that kind of doesn't have much use? Because I'm not seeing, you know. Yeah, this is just the spot that ran right by the road. Okay. And that goes out into the water. Alright. Well, I'm up here, though. Just not sure how far up here I am. But let's take Pleasant Valley, right? There are definitely some spots and places where it's just not much of anything at all going on. But I always feel like you're going, there's something along the way, you know? Here's some crap I left. Good call, miss. Good call. Anyway, this road split off. The question is, I'm not sure if I'm like above where it split off or below. There's the waterfall. I kind of remember that. I'm starting to think, yeah, I came out above. Because I think I went back there, and I think that just kind of curves around to where I was. Bun buns. Yeah, I remember this place. Okay. Well, a bit of backtracking through some places I've already been, but you know. Eliminate it one way or the other. Oh, woo. So yeah, I want to see if I can. I mean, unfortunately, fog, but hopefully I can find that split. We got that canyon type area. See, I'm wondering. All right, further down, further down. Oh, I'm. Is this it? No. I bet it's down there by that sign. Yep. All right. I want to go check this bridge out. I don't know. I'm hoping it leads to maybe even a slightly different area. Right, here's our sign to the airport, right? We did that. So where does this go? You know, it could be another dead end. It could be another connector that's not connected to anything they've made yet. I was thinking what it would be like, you know, on the one hand, you could, if you start here, right, and grab the walkie-talkie, you've got that working for you right away. All right, look, yeah, see. Got some deer. So this pretty much is that, the other side of the river canyon. I think it's going to beat me up with this fog here any minute. It was good to see some wildlife, something to hunt. Might be something up that way. We'll have to go take a peek here in a minute. I just thought I'd check up here, see if there's any caves. It's not looking like it. Yeah, again, not a ton, you know, not even like, you know, in its outer regions. Not a ton of deer, not a ton of rabbits. Mushrooms. It's pretty desolate. I keep thinking, you know, all right, well, maybe they're sticking some caves around, but I'm not seeing them anywhere. Yeah, this looks like another dead end. I don't know if I can scoot down the hill or not. Yeah, it looks like it. Well, that might be a way to avoid wolves, I suppose. Yeah, I don't think there's anything up here either. Well, let's see what these guys got going on out this way. Now, I did see a bear at one point, you know, out on that other section of water. Wow, alright. I mean, like I said, I keep well, like I said, no. I said in a previous video, I would love to see some fishing stands. Something. Anyway, I wish I had more visibility, but I feel like I'm going to walk up here, and it's just going to be a lot more of nothing. But that's what keeps killing me, you know. There's this whole area, this huge, I mean, I'm spending a considerable amount of time, effort, and energy to go up these hills and look around up here, and I guess what my point is, why have so much of the map that isn't have much purpose? Okay, so here we go. This looks like it's going somewhere. You guys just flying over? Alright. Rabbit's good. There's no roads other than like maybe a random camp. I guess my point is, this looks like it's someplace to go, right? I'm all about mushrooms. I mean, I've seen a few carcasses, but again, we're talking pretty spread out. Is that up there, I suppose? Okay. Oh, tell me we got a cave. Yes. Finally. And we got a dead wolf. Ooh, there was a fight, y'all. Check it out. Alright. A few more arrowheads I don't even have to make. Always good. Got some coal in here. I'd have to hang out with some dead bodies, but, you know, at least it's cold. Alright, how's this bow?
Perfect.
56%?
I'll take it.
No. Well, at least there was something out here. I mean, it sounds like there's wolves over this way. I'm curious to see if this continues, or is this just into the line kind of situation. Not even a rope, you guys. It's pretty steep. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, ooh. Almost blew it. Yeah, I mean, maybe you could work it down on that edge. I just don't even know what would be the point or where that is. Well, I mean, I couldn't tell. Obviously, it's foggy if there's anything worth tossing myself down that hill. Problem is, I just wouldn't know, you know. It's definitely not the way you're supposed to go. How about that? Man, I feel like, you know, I'll burn another day here. It just... So, again, like, is that a whole nother area that I'm just missing out on? Is there a rope somewhere? Alright, let's see if there's another little spot up here. Wow, uh-oh. Yeah, I'm a little confused as to, you know... Well, I feel like I'm doing the due diligence. I'm going around, I'm looking. I'm checking things out for myself, as I'd hoped and wanted to do. I feel like I get a good enough pull on that. Might be getting towards that time to start watching some folks' videos and seeing what they're finding. If I'm missing out on any really good little spot. But I don't think so. And I feel like even if you're like, you're cruising and you're like, oh, I'm looking for ways to get around wolves and bears and whatnot. I mean, I don't know. Well, it looks like I might get some blue sky. You know, I'm just sitting here going, I think the sad part, and there's nothing wrong. Okay, let me see if I can figure out how I want to phrase this. This is a good map. I'm excited for it. It's definitely interesting. I kind of feel like I have to be missing some stuff, which is absolutely, like I said, I feel like I have to be. But not to sound like a punk, but man, it's kind of boring. You know, when I think about just the long, nothing going much on walk here. I mean, it was cool, the tunnel and everything, the train and stuff, but like, there was nothing really to it, you know? And again, it's fairly linear. Huh. But I feel like some of the toughness for this level could be when you're getting into like that interloper, that stalker, this harder difficulties, where particularly early survival can be pretty tough. This might be a pretty difficult place to start, is what I'm thinking. I haven't really found a place to say, well, here's a really great place. Look at all this firewood. You know, oh my gosh. Limbs and sticks everywhere. Right by a cave or a house, by rabbits and deer, and there's a bear. You know what I mean? That really good spot. Because even as cool as the, you know, the airfield is, there wasn't much around it while I was there. Right, so is that the tower way over there? Yeah, I really walked it. The problem I'm thinking about right now is getting back. Alright, road, right? Yeah. That's awesome. I'm wondering if I missed anything in this middle piece, though. Like, what's that? Is that a structure, or is that just a rock? Yeah, it's a rock. It's a bear. It's like I kind of want to hit that pond, but I'm all the way out here, so I feel like I should at least check this back area. Alright, so the copy's at 72%. It's not going to give me the full boost, I don't think. I think that's how it works in Miami. But I will be able to have a little less decay on my fatigue as I'm running around. I might do a little jogging. I just don't want to get it too low again. So, I mean, I'm curious. I mean, alright. One, what's back here, because it looks like I can go further back here, and two, is where's this road going? I'm hoping the same place. Ish. Doesn't look like it. Yes, perfect. Alright. Well, there's definitely, I mean, there's some more mushrooms out there. There's plenty of stumps. I think if I was looking a little harder, I'd probably have a few more harvestables. Again, they're spread out, but so's this whole place, so. So I'm definitely quietly, secretly hoping that there's some kind of building, cave, something this way. Oh, I was like, I wonder if we're gonna hit a bunch of switchbacks again. I mean, it's like I want to go look off the road, but I feel like my best shot at like a little trailer or something might be along this road. But I kind of wonder if there's anything back there in the cage. So let's keep pushing forward just a bit. Darn it. I was really hoping for something right up in here. Yes. So now what I can do is spend the night here, and then I can look around here tomorrow. What an interesting spot, like way up here. I love it. I'm hoping I'm getting a good view of the valley here, or bowl, whatever it is. Two-story, looks like a fireplace. Might be a stovepipe. Oh, this is great. Oh, man, that's what I was hoping for right there. Mindful cabin. I remembered. So there's that big water area. And I've got so much to look at. But the thing is, I feel like I gotta be honest. Oh, it's got like a deck. Dope! No. So, wow, I am pretty far away from the airfield. I think that's the tower right there. When I originally looked, I think that's a bear out there. Is that the plane? That's the plane. So, yeah. Basically, I walked from there to the other side of this big rock structure right here in the middle. Worked that back area and back around. So I've still got all of that down there and all of that back there. Pretty, all this back in there. Right. I was gonna say, I bet. Stored water? What? No. Alright, we got a stove in here. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I'm pretty loving this place, honestly. It looks great. Only wish it was kind of... I do wish a little bit that it was a truly indoor space. Alright, let's peek upstairs real quick, and then I gotta take a break. Mucklux, how about that?
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
And a sweater. Alright. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Let's see. Alright, so we got a nice spot. I'm curious. 25 degrees, so yeah, I mean, I think a lot of structures are going to go to this, though. I think they're going to do this indoor-outdoor thing. A good deal more. I do think it's interesting that they put that stored water in there.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Sure. I mean, I was still... Here's some things I was noticing. There still hasn't been a skill book here in this map so far, which is interesting because I was finding so many before. In the other playthrough. Well, you know, it's probably clear enough to do this. Not sure it's in the best spot, but it'll do. We got any in here? Couple pieces. Well, I mean, we're kind of up above this part anyway. Oh, it's on. Yeah. I think I'll run back here. Since the weather decided to be a little more decent. But I'm wondering, yeah, you know, other than, okay, cool cabin, cool loot spot. If there's a way to shimmy down, that's cool. It'd be nice if there was a rope. In theory, there could be a moose around. It just may not be here. Again, I don't, you know, I don't think I've seen a single maple. There's not a ton of, you know, just plain old firewood tree limbs. I think, again, now perhaps it could just be that, you know, there's some kinks that need to be worked out. Maybe they plan to add more or backfill things into these maps at some point. Maybe this is like major player in story mode at some point. I don't know. I'm just wondering what... I mean, this is it. This is the back area I wanted to look at, and I mean, there's... Doesn't appear to go anywhere. Excuse me, I don't think there's any, like... I missed out on any caves or anything. feel like I did that. I don't know. I'm gonna head back. I think what I'm gonna do is grab this piece of fur right here. Get a little bit of firewood anyway. I was hoping for some cedar, honestly. Is that cedar? I think so. Yeah. That'll work.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
You ain't kidding, ma'am. I think we'll be alright. What a strange thing, though. I mean, like... it's like a paved road that goes all the way up here. To this one little house. Great view. I got a little frozen. Pond action. Alright, well, it kicks back there a little bit. We'll keep that in mind, though. But again, it just seems so weird. It's just out here. Now, if that little pond has something on it, or a reason. It would kind of make more sense. Questions for another day. Alright, let's do the things. We're getting some frame rate issues too. Do this the old-fashioned way. We've only got a 95% chance, which means there's a 5% chance to fail.
Come on, little fire.
Come on, little fire, you can do it.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah, I got a little waggy. Yeah. I got a lot of wood on me. Have a nice fire all night. Well, I'm happy. We got a nice cabin. We got, look at all this art on the walls here. I really like the place, I gotta say. think this is a really cool looking spot. Practical wise, I'm not really sure. But it'll work. Is it actually? No, did not mean to eat that. Guess we are. Top off the tank. We're gonna grab this syrup. What is this? Dog food? Oh, pumpkin beans. I might have to cook those. More sardines. Not a ton of food, but I think we'll be good. Alright. Pop out the door here. Let's see what we got. Let's go walk out here for the real view. Oh yeah, there we go. Give me an aurora or glimmer fog and well, I guess I wouldn't be able to see much if I did that. Well, again, you know, I haven't finished looking at everything, but man, there's just so much nothing here. So, could be a challenge if you start out here. It just doesn't seem, I mean, your way away, your bear encounters, your wolf encounters, everything's kind of spread out. I don't know. I think I'll save my total thoughts till the end. And we go play the Signal Void game here. Anyway, I'm gonna call it good. I got a place to stay. We're gonna make some water. Got a nice warm fire. I found some mucklucks. Second pair, you know, they just don't quite compare to the insulated boots, so these guys stay. Alright, if you happen to catch this, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you see this at a later date or time, thanks for watching. As always, you're always welcome to comment. Thanks for commenting earlier. You guys have a good day. Y'all be good to each other.